utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Toumani Camara. And it's Holiday in for Shaedon Sharpe.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Here's lights out. He has 30. Fades away. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Jokic. Hardaway, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's lights out. Pass to Klingon. Count that bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Hardaway. His last outing with 20 points. Brown, the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Murray's got 12.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when... He has checked in for Portland. Lights out comes in for Drew Holiday. Pass to lights out. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail by 16. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Brown. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strawther in at the 4 spot. Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Outside, Avdia. Here's lights out. Guarded by Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Grant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Hardaway finds Jokic. Out to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Puts up a three. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Here's lights out. 33 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Lillard. And it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Portland making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Here's lights out. He has 35. To the right side. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Nuggets trail by 12. To the paint. Tipped away. And now Portland on the break. Right at the free throw line. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Denver, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A beautiful reverse layup. Lights out's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brown with the screen on Avdia. Watson banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's lights out. 37 points for him. Count the basket. Lights out's got 39.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. And Clingan pulls it down. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 22 is their biggest lead. Hardaway, no good. Trailblazers leading by 14. Pass to Jokic. Takes a three. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Here's lights out. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lights out's got 42 in the game.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. And another miss by Denver.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Watson with it. Now defended by lights out. Watson kicks to Hardaway. Here's the break. Picks one up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up. For Portland, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. to stop the run, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Sharp finds Kamara. Here's lights out. He's covered by Watson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to lights out. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lights out's got 46 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Here's Jokic. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the...
So it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Portland Trailblazers. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's lights out in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lets the three fly. Lights out with the bucket. Lights out's got 49 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Murray. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 14.
Hey, who's got Jamal?
Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Poked loose and stolen by Sharp. Here's lights out. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Back to Brown. And here's Gordon. Inside. Clock at 6. And it's Jokic missing. 90 seconds now into the second half. Drains it from beyond the arc.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Murray, and it's lights out with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Look at it.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Trailblazers. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Holiday comes in for Toumani Camara. And lights out subbed in for Sharp. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jones checked in for Gordon. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Braun. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular...
A great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
$50 feels...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I was trying to make a joke. 100-0, but in German.
You're not going to the right places. Good one. I guess. I'll send you some restaurant recommendations. Yeah, probably for the best. I made a cooking mistake yesterday. We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Oof. Can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is terrible.
Nah, later in the week is dicey for me. I could maybe do next Thursday. I'm on the road.
Friday?
Not great for me.
Was it my trip? So what are you guys doing right now?
Some photos of his photos?
Who would do that?
Talking to you. I'm trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Smith. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's lights out. Shot clock at 3. Here's Kamara. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
James outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
Here's lights out, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And he drives in. Very pretty alley-oop.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smith outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's lights out. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Smith to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Here's lights out, covered by Smith. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamara. Portland moving it around. Here's lights out. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's James, and he buries his first look.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's lights out. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition, here they come. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lights out. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lights out's got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here is James. A 20-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Pass to Smart. Swinging with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
That gives them the lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Smith. Pass to James. Hook shot on the way, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's lights out. In the game against Denver, very impressive. A nice shot by Clingan.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Reeves. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here he goes. Lights out. The pass to Avdia.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Trailblazers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's lights out, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's lights out. 11 points in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Lakers coach JJ Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Smith. Portland making their last shot. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Smith. Smart's got 6 points.
Well, good-looking 3 there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Lights out, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Inside. Pass to Ayton. And here's Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Sharp. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3, Smith. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Smith outside. Pass to James. Here's lights out. Oh, big finish!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Smart. Larabia is checked in for Reeves. And it's Kennard in for Smith.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chomps, thank you very much for that report. And Portland has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's lights out. Defended by Kennard. Lights out, no good. Lakers trail by 3. James with the ball. He's got 10. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
James is checked in for the Lakers. He's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for James.
Watch outside. Up.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard comes with a double. Reeves finds Kennard, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Kennard's got 5 points.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
We've got Drew Holiday, Jeremy Grant out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's lights out in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Kennard passes to Hachimura. Out to James. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 3. Here's lights out, and he jams it home with authority.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to lights out. Outside Holiday. Here's Avdia. Here's lights out. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Kennard against Grant. Takes a 3. Kennard can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Klingon with a screen. Here's lights out. Jams it in off the great move. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Kennard passes to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. James, a screen on Grant. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Here's lights out. 22 points for him. And, yep, it's good. Lights out's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
James inside. Rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Avdia. And a missed layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
James passes to Reeves. And the 3 off target.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura. And it's Smith in for Kennard. Screen by James. To the middle. Shot blocked. Here's Lights Out, covered by Smith. There's the drive, stolen by Ayton. Here's Smart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Deni Avdia.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
That free throw no good. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and B.A., not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. A nice shot by Lillard.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Smith outside. James outside. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Out to the wing. Smith outside. And there's James from the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to James. Back to Smith. Klingen with the block. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's lights out. And again, it's Portland with a three. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
But our defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Smart passes to James. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Lakers with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Ayton, no good. Trailblazers lead by 15. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Lights out's got 41.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
It's an even 3-on-3 break, and he goes in for the dunk.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Smith. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Lights Out. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Lights Out's got 45 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Right wing. The three from Ayton. Portland with a rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Laravia is checked in for Hachimura.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. It's James with the drive. Here's Lights Out. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You hungry?
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Trailblazers.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Smith out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's James in at the 4. Stolen by Sharp. And there's the drive. Lights out, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. And they
What's up?
There's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Smart. Smith's got 9 points.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just... knows where to get his shots.
Here's lights out. Pure from three-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smith passes to Reeves. Smith with a screen on Sharp. Outside Reeves. 4-3. Rebounded by Lights Out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
That one's good for 2. Lights Out's got 55.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Smith. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Lights out. That's good.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Here's Lights Out. And Smith over to help. Outside Sharp. Pass to Lights Out. And it's good. He hits another one.
I mean, he has all the tools and all the desire.
Now tied for 2nd most 60-point games. What a career he's had. Reeves against Sharp for 3. Smith sends it home from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Deni Avdija, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. A bit of a shocker during the summer. Of 2024, Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
That's good from Smith.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Here's lights out. They double him with Ayton. Here's lights out. Shakes him. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Reeves. James deciding where to go with it. Smart outside. Just 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. His 2nd since halftime.
Here's lights out. Covered by Smith. Here's lights out. Oh, a special move before that shot. Lights out's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Smith passes to Reeves. Smart for 3. Nice D from Avdia. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Reeves. Smith with a screen on Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Here's Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smith's got 20 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's lights out. Again! What an avalanche!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. James outside. High arcing shot. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 22.
Just relentless on the offensive end. Nick Smith has endless energy, applying constant pressure. And right now, Nick is cooking.
Good. He hits again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's lights out. And it's rejected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. Here's lights out.
Oh, that's the win. It's the win.
Offensive board. And that one's good. Klingen's got 8.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. There's a screen. Pass to Smith. The 3 ball. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's lights out. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Blocked! And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Here's lights out. He's defended by Hayes.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Back to Reeves. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 9.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Smith, it's deflected. Here's lights out. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. James, outside. Hayes with a screen. James passes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
Over to the wing. Grant with a screen on Smith. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The shot by James, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Lights out, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one. Grant with a screen on Smith. Here's lights out. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Smith. Portland with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Down low. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Smith's got 27 points.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
They get it back. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Kicks it out to Smart.
LeBron.
Back to Reeves. Fires the 3. Holiday's over to help. Smart for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
With the drive. Lights out. That's good.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. For 3, Smith. Holiday grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's lights out. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Holiday has terrific vision. He's great at spotting open guys.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Holiday. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. On the take. Lights out. Good! That's another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Murray's checked in for Portland. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Smart. Laravia's checked in for Reeves. And it's Kennard in for Smith. Laravia passes to Hachimura. Laravia with a screen to the inside. And he makes it on the layup. Laravia's got 6.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Pick by Murray. Here's lights out. And yes, another basket.
And he is simply uncautious. Nobody can stop him right now.
Boy, the points keep coming, and he's climbing that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight. And so it's Portland just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow.
BA, over to you.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.